Ready, start. The appellant stood trial in the Sessions Court at New Delhi on the charge that on 18/10/2006 at about 9:15 am in flat number 463 Krishi Kunj, Inderpuri, Delhi, he had committed the murder of his colleague Mr. Shyam Singh, aged about 47 years, by hitting him with a stone made of stone or mortar used for pounding or grinding substances on his head, and thereby committed the offence punishable under section 302 of the Indian Penal Code. By judgment dated 9/2/2010 of Additional Sessions Judge, he was held guilty and convicted as charged primarily on the basis of evidence of PW1, younger brother of the appellant, who was living at the relevant point of time under the same roof with the family. The learned trial judge, by her order dated 16/2/2010, award imprisonment for life with fine of 10,000 as punishment, also directing that in the case of default in payment of fine, the convict is to further undergo simple imprisonment for 6 months. The appeal at hand was filed more than 5 years after the decision of the trial court. The delay was condoned by order dated 20/4/2015, and having regard to the period of incarceration already undergone, hearing was fast-tracked. Stanza. We have heard learned counsel on both sides, and with their assistance carefully perused the record. The prosecution case is unfolded mainly through the testimony of PW1 and his father PW3. Reliance is also placed on the evidence of PW2 and PW6, both neighbors who had converged on the scene immediately after the occurrence. Upon hearing the commotion, PW3 was working as a beldar in the physiology plant of Pusa Institute. He was living at the relevant point of time in quarter number 47, type 3, Krishi Kunj, Inderpuri, Delhi, inside which the incident took place. His family comprised of his husband and their 2 sons, Sanjay, then aged 27 years, and PW1, then aged about 16 years. While PW1 was studying in the Central School, Gol Market, New Delhi, in 10th standard, the appellant is described as a youth who was not gainfully engaged. It is alleged that the appellant had wavered and was in the habit of pestering his parents for money for eating good food or purchasing good clothes, and in the event of they refusing, he would indulge in physical assaults. On 18/10/2006, in the morning, PW3 had gone for his duty at his workplace, while PW1 had left the house for taking tuition. The appellant and the deceased alone were present in the house. PW1 returned from tuition at 9:15 am when he saw the appellant quarreling with mother in the inner room. At that stage, he was holding the pestle in his hand and suddenly hit his mother with the said object on the rear side of her head, making her fall down. The appellant immediately thereafter picked up a wooden plank and again hit on the mother's head, causing profuse bleeding. PW1 raised alarm, which attracted attention of the people in the neighborhood, who rushed to the place. In due course, PW3 also reached home on receiving information about the incident telephonically. The deceased had died on the spot. The record reveals that the first intimation reached in the police station Inderpuri through police control room about the quarrel at quarter number 463 type 3 Pusa Institute near Kendriya Bhandar by PW8. The duty officer stopped. The matter was entrusted to PW14, who, accompanied by PW5, proceeded to the place of occurrence where he found the dead body lying on the floor and blood oozing out of his head.